Good morning, dear professor and faculty member. This is my second take of video because the last one is not recording, so I need to record again. This is the homework 2, number 1, from the Arduino Book Example 2.12. Controlling 7 segment from keypad. The goal is controlling 7 segment from keypad. In the example of Arduino book, we use 4 row and 3 columns, and the challenge is I only had 4 rows and 4 columns keypad, and for the seven segment I don't have this kind of 7 segment, small one, but I only have a 7 segment that already embedded in the multifunction shield. So this is the hardware that I use. This is the 7 segment 4x4. I'm sorry, this is the keypad 4x4 keypad, and this is the Arduino Uno, and this one is multifunction shield. This multifunction shield, I use this 7 segment only. This is a 4-digit 7 segment, and I use the last segment only. This is the software. I use Arduino IDE version 2.3.2 with dependencies of Keypad. Keypad serves as a library in my code. The version is 3.1 and 0.1 by Alexander Breivik and Mark Stanley. This is the library that I use. And this is the schematics. I might tell you the full schematic as this one. This is the full schematic. I use Arduino Mega, and this one is 7 segment. This is 4-digit 7 segment, and this one is correspondent to this one. This is 4 digits, and digit one is controlled by this one, this output. This is the IC, shift register IC. Shift register integrated circuit with the series of 74 and 595. In this simulation, I used the high CMOS. And this is the circuit to control the 4-digit 7 segment. And this is connected to pin 12 of the IC. It serves as a latch, and it is connected to Arduino pin 4, and for the 11th pin from the shift register IC, it is connected to Arduino pin number 7, serve as a clock, and then this one is connected to pin 8 of Arduino, and it is served as a data. I use Arduino Mega because when I use this shield, I only if I use this shield for Arduino Uno, the pin is also most of it is full, so I cannot connect my jumper for the keypads to the Arduino. So I will use Arduino Mega. This one. And then, so this is the keypad, 4x4 keypads. The rows is connected to pin 43. Sorry. The keypad is connected to pin 53, 51, 49, and 47. And the column is connected to 45, 43, 41, and 39. That's it. That's the circuit. This is the circuit, and I one of the most important thing to figure out is whether the 7 segment is common anode or common cathode. As I tried it before in the trial and error section, uh, I identified the 7 segment as a common cathode because of when I try using the code for common cathode, the 7 segment is not displaying the number correctly. So when I use this code, this syntax, it displayed the correct number. Okay, so this is the code. So this is the code, and this could serve as a 7 segment display to, and this is the code explanation. 7 segment display is driven using a shift register 77595, which allows multiple segment to be controlled with a fewer pins. As we know that this kind of 7 segment has 10 pins, but using this IC, shift register IC, it can be minimized up to 3 pins that control all those 4 pins. So the keypad will be translated into numbers and symbols, which are then shown in the 7 segment. And I only use the fourth 7 segment, and it was mentioned as seg 4, and this is the library that I use, keypad.h. And this one, in the multifunction shield, the 7 segment displays use 3 control pins. That is latch pin, clock pin, and data pin. Latch pin connected to 4, as this one connected to 4, and clock pin connected to 7 clock pin, and data pin connected to 8 data pin. Okay, and then this is the pipe definition, constant pipe for the definition for the variables of share x. It means 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on. And this one, 0 is correspond to this hex code, 0x and C0, and so on. This one is F9, 2 is A4, 3 is B0, and so on. And for the first segment or first digit, this one, if I want to use this one, I need to set the value of the send data to segment as F1. And if I want in this code, I use this seg4, so I will send F8 to the function, this function, send data to segment. This is the seg4. Okay, that's all for the 7 segment multifunction shield initialization. And for the keypad, as I mentioned before, I use 4x4 keypads, have 4 rows and 4 columns. And this is the mapping of the keypad. For the first one, the first row, it is has four button, 1, 2, 3, and A. And in this code, I also define it as 1, 2, 3, and A. And the second row is this one. This is the third row, and this is the fourth rows. And this is the connection for the pin of keypad to Arduino Mega. This is the initialization of an instance in the class of new keypad. This is the setup. The 3 pins, light pin, clock pin, and data, it serves as an output. So we use pin mode as the pin that we want to use, and it serves as an output. In this loop, the main program, the description is if a key is pressed, the program determines which digit or character it represents. Then calls send data. In the void loop program, this is the main program. If a key is pressed, the program determines which digits or character it represents, and then calls send data to segment to display it on the 7-segment display. For example, pressing 1 on the keypad will call send data to segment seg4 1x, where 1x is the hexadecimal code for displaying the digit 1. And the seg4, it means the digit 1, it will be displayed on the 4th digit. So this is I use the switch case. This is the key that press from the keypad. And this is the case, like that. And this is the send data to segment function. This is the void function. This is the void for the send data to segment function. This is byte segment number. Byte segment number, it means the segment 4, 1, 2, or 3. This is the hex values. This is it's gonna translate it to this and this one. Okay. And the send data to segment, it is handles the sending data to the correct segment of the 7-segment display. The first step, it's gonna makes the latch pin low to prepare for data transfer, and then it sends the data for characters. For example, with segment to light up to display number 1. After that, it sends the segment number. Which of the 4 digits on the display to update, like that. And then finally, it makes the latch pin pull high again, become latch pin, this one low, and then sieve out the data. And then this is the hex value, and then the segment number. And then the latch pin is gonna be set as a high. That is the code. And let me show you the videos. This is the experiment that I already done. So when I press 1, the segment in here gonna show in the 4-digit 7-segment on will show 1 also. And 2, I press 2, the 2 is shown here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and see them. And if other key is pressed, it will show test like that. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.